That's it.
No, that's not the end.
Oh, it's the start.
It's the start.
It's the start. Yay!
Yay! Hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello, everyone else. Did we
Everyone.
say hello to them?
Yes, I guess so. Everyone that's listening
Hello.
to us not currently, when they
Well,
do listen to us.
But that'll be current when they listen.
Sporadically. Oh, will be.
No, it'll be current for them.
It's not current for us.
No.
I'm finding this very weird.
It's future time for us. Current for them.
Yeah, I'm finding this very weird. I'm excited for this podcast. I've talked to a few people who listen to it, and they seem excited by it. I've had some feedback around the puzzle thing.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and I'd like to put this new rule out there that we don't talk about puzzles anymore.
I don't think that's based on feedback.
Yeah.
No, that's just your thoughts on the situation. The feedback, thank you for everyone who's come forward, has been very positive. We're going to move forward with the initial plan of 6 1,000-piece puzzles and then a 10,000-piece puzzle. But you're right, we don't need to talk about it. It is settled. Thank you, everyone, for your support. There is no need to continue to bring up the puzzle. We already have a plan going forward. Thank you. We're done. It's off the table.
It's good. Let's not talk about it anymore. I'm happy with this.
Okay.
I'm excited to hear how you went with the consciousness thing.
Yeah, we'll hear about that a little bit later. It was good. It was good. I'm excited to give you your subject.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
For the next week.
Yeah,
so
well,
that's
we'll get to that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So what other subjects are we talking about today? Yeah, I found this hard too.
No, we thought of subjects. What
What do you mean we thought of the subjects?
We've had conversations where we were like, that's a good subject.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And me being me, I didn't write anything down.
No, and I assumed I'd remember.
Yeah.
But I came up with a list of 4 things we could talk about.
4 things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me just get to the list. 4 things: horses,
Where?
music, marionettes, and
Marionettes?
Zebras. It's number 4. Yeah, they're done.
Where
4
did you?
topics for today.
Where'd you come up with that?
I googled random topics to talk about, and you put in how many topics you want, and it comes up with a random list.
I think we need a better. Strategy for this.
Oh, I really liked that strategy, but that's fine. Well, what have you got then? I liked my list.
Well, I got a funny story, I'll tell you.
That's a good intro.
Yeah. All right. So I think you're going to think that I got a problem with organisation, maybe.
I don't know why I would think that.
So I left work a little early today so I could pick up our lawnmower.
Yeah.
So it was great. I left early, came here, got my van, and drove out to get the lawnmower. Okay, so the thing with this lawnmower, right? I wanted this specific lawnmower, and it's high powered. We got a little bit of land here, so I wanted something that was good, that was going to last. So I found this one that was
Self-driving.
Like
a Tesla.
Apparently. it's not like a Tesla. It doesn't have AI or anything like that.
Oh, sorry. I'm confused. I thought that's why you wanted it. You were very excited.
Yeah. I'd probably still be sitting on it driving around the driveway if it was something like a Tesla. No, it's like I wanted this specific one. The only place I could find it was out in the sticks. Out in the sticks in Australia means a long way away from the city. Well, I guess it's not really a long way. It was maybe like half an hour out of where you live. So I went out and got the thing, which was fine. I used the Google Maps to find my way there because it was out in the middle of nowhere. And then on the way back, I decided, I don't need Google Maps to find my way back.
Where'd you go?
So You can see where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I drove back. So it took half an hour to get there. It took about an hour and 20 minutes to get back.
Oh, so very efficient.
Yeah, so on the way back, I took a wrong turn to the left, and I ended up going up
Near
some
Daybro.
mountain.
You went up a mountain.
Yeah. All I could hear in my head was you saying, I think you've made a wrong turn. Maybe we should turn back. And I'm here thinking, I'm not turning back. This is an adventure. I'm going to keep going. Everything's going to be fine. Living fast and loose. Anyway, it was maybe 25, 30 minutes into the trip. I was like, oh, I don't know where I am. And I brought up Google Maps, and Google Maps wasn't working correctly. It wasn't working correctly. It couldn't find out where I was, so I just had to keep driving. I ended up getting at the top of this bloody mountain, right, and I could see all the way out to the sea. So like, say 50 kilometers. Oh, I don't know, it was 50 kilometers, but ages. I'm on the top of this mountain. I'm like looking for our house.
From here, we can't even see the mountain that you are up.
Yeah.
Like, that's how far away it is. You can't see it from here.
Anyway, finally Google Maps just started working and said I was up this top of this hill, and I was like, 20 minutes from home because I'd driven so far. I ended up coming through the back way back to our house. Anyway, I think I got a problem.
It's an adventure.
It's an adventure.
Fast and loose.
Exactly.
Love that.
But I got here, so...
And you got the mower.
And I got the mower.
And it's here. And what happened when I walked in the door tonight?
You just walked straight bloody past it.
It's not even past it. I had to walk around it.
You walked around it and didn't even acknowledge this amazing machine that I bought.
You travelled 2 hours return trip.
To bring it home to make your lawn look nice. Okay, so one thing I wanted to talk about, which is exciting to me, but I wanted to get your thoughts on it, was the...
Christmas.
No.
Okay, no. Sorry, move on.
No, SpaceX and their Starship development. So people on my Twitch stream already know I go on and on about this stuff, and they've seen me watch rockets go up and put satellites up and stuff like that live on my stream sometimes. But I know you've seen me watch them sometimes.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get your thoughts on what was actually happening.
Well, I mean, that's... what happens is you watch it, you get excited before you watch it, then you get excited while you're watching it, then afterwards you talk about how excited you were while you were watching it.
Yeah, great. But what do you think it is? What is it that's happening?
You made me watch something the other night that was nothing. So it went on for a long time. No one really knew what was happening, and there was a lot of steam. And then they were like, oh, that looks like that's it. And I'm not sure what actually occurred. But it was played on the TV in front of me, and I tried to be interested, but I don't know what happened.
Oh, I thought you were interested.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I am interested. I'm just unclear on... Nothing seemed to happen.
What did it look like, though?
It looks like a water tower with steam underneath it, and then the steam started to...
Do you think they had steam there for, like, Halloween or something,
maybe?
Like dry ice or something?
To spook it up. I'm not sure. And then it sounded, like, louder, and then it went softer, and then they were like, oh, it looks like they're getting ready, but then nothing happened. So...
Do you not remember the fire that went?
Oh, no, I didn't. I don't remember the fire. Yeah, I may not have been paying as much attention as I thought.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so...
There was a fire.
What's happening What's happening right now is there is a starship that's being developed, and they're talking about a starship to be able to take heavier stuff into space for cheaper. That's the whole idea of what they're doing. And they're getting to a high point of their test where they actually fly it up 15 kilometers in the air, and then they drop belly first like a crazy person, and then they land it again. So that's what they're trying to do.
That's not what they did the other night.
No, they're just testing the engines the other night.
Yeah. Because you had described this to me, and then the other night you played something for me, and I thought it was going to be what you had described with the landing, but there was no movement.
It didn't even have like a nose cone on it or anything like that. It just looked like a water tank at that stage.
Yeah, I know.
How was it going to didn't have the flaps on it or anything?
This is why I was confused. But I was interested and supportive.
Look, I think I'm excited by it because, you know, I like sci-fi. You know, the Star Wars, the Star Trek, all the spaceships that are in those are like, you know, iconic when you're thinking of space movies. And I think that they're building something in real life that is going to get to a stage where it can go up there, come back and land, and it's all fully reusable. I think that's amazing.
Of course it's going to be iconic if it's a spaceship that can land. If it doesn't land, well, I suppose it's still iconic. If it crashes, that's an iconic spaceship, isn't
this
it?
crater was where the starship was.
Yeah, I mean, you remember the ones that went badly, so I suppose it's still iconic, but
great.
that's nice.
Yes. Well, I'm excited by it.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait to watch the testing of when it does the
water tank, yeah.
Not the water tank. Don't show me that one again. I don't want to see the water tank. But the landing one, the belly flop and the landing, I'm all for.
Okay, great.
Yeah, in support of. 2 thumbs up.
I'll let you know.
Thanks.
Okay, so this is the moment that we've all been leading up to.
Dun dun dun.
The game that you started.
The pursuit of trivia.
Yeah, I don't want to call it that. I want to call it something else. What should we call it?
Let's not put a label on it.
You were the one putting labels on everything last time, and you don't want to do it. I'm going to call it subject.
That's a good one. What about we call it like, you said it was like presenting to a university, like as a lecturer or something.
Okay.
I think it needs to be called like Professor X. And you are like Professor X, and you have to explain stuff.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool. All right, Professor X.
Yeah.
It's time for you to tell us about consciousness, Professor X. How did you go with your recordings?
Yeah, I did really well.
Or chatting with people, I guess.
Yeah, I did really well. I'm going to tell you about my process, and then I'm going to give you a summary of what I learned, if that's okay. I may have overheard you talking to Siri. No, I just chatted amongst friends.
Just really, friends.
I'll tell you what my friends said. Yeah, no, I don't know about the Siri thing. So shall we hear from one of my friends?
Okay, sure.
Okay. So I asked one of my friends very quickly, can you please tell me what you know about consciousness?
Okay.
And she was like, yeah, absolutely. So here we go.
So, consciousness, is that like I'm awake and I know that I'm picking my nose? I am conscious that I'm doing that? Look, it sounds like I didn't finish year 8. I have no idea what consciousness is. I'm out.
Okay.
So there was a lot of that. That was a very common theme amongst people I asked.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of, I don't know, like, is this a trick question? No, I just need to understand. So then I had the philosophical, which is what I would do. Oh, does anyone really know what consciousness is? Which I thought was actually a really good answer. Ironically, I was actually listening to a podcast that talks about consciousness.
Yeah.
Just briefly, amongst other things. And I made some notes on that. And then my other friend also gave me some notes on consciousness.
Is that Siri?
No, I can't really confirm or deny who it is. They wanted to remain anonymous.
Okay, so
yeah.
give me it. Okay, so
Okay.
30 seconds, whatever. You tell me what consciousness is. If the professor asks, you got to be confident. Let's go.
Okay. So consciousness, according to my friend, is the state or quality of awareness or existence. So that's a summary. Some other things about it is, with consciousness, you can make decisions, you can plan forward, and you can imagine things. And that is consciousness.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah. So that's what I learned.
You sound... Okay, I'm not giving you a point for that.
What? I did actual research.
You sounded like a kindergarten teacher telling a 5-year-old what it is.
Yeah, well...
Can't argue with that.
No, not really. I tried, though.
It was kind of set you up for failure, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was crap.
Yeah. Because, I was listening to a podcast as well, and they were saying scientists don't even know what consciousness is.
So that's not very nice, but that's okay.
I'm a bad person.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's that segment.
So
we're all
now
done.
your subject. So for next week, your subject, Professor X.
I'm busy.
Yeah, no, I put some thought into this.
Okay.
I asked around. Some people had some really great science-y thoughts on what your subjects could be. Until I thought about something that I know where your passion lies. And so your subject is chakras.
Chakras?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And I asked my friend, I just quickly ran up past her and said, what do you think PennyPow will think about learning about chakras? And she said, and I quote, I think he'll love that. So here's the two-pronged sword. Not only do you need to ask people about chakras, you need to engage in conversation.
Oh, no.
And people are either going to not know and think you're a weirdo, or know and love to talk to you about it.
Oh, man.
Next week, we're all going to learn about what you found out about chakras.
This is painful. Come on.
I can't wait.
Okay, well, that's our podcast for today. I'm feeling so happy about the subject that you provided. I hope you guys have enjoyed tonight. We had a bit of fun with my silly story. I'll probably end up doing it again because it was a bit of an adventure.
Just always travel that way.
Always travel that way. Exactly. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? And can I just say, I'm really proud of you for not bringing up the puzzle thing during today. It was refreshing.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, don't need to. It's sorted.
Yeah, sorted.
Yeah.
100%.
July 1, 2021.
What's happening?
That's when the 10,000 piece puzzle turns up.
I still haven't seen the other 1,000 piece. Why are we talking about this? Why are we talking about this again?
You brought it up. I did not bring it up.
Oh.
I did so well.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. If you've got any help for me around chakras, if you know anything about chakras, can you please leave them in the comments? That would be amazing. Oh my god. So we'll see you next time. sayonara.
Oh, sayonara!
Sayonara!
Yeah.
That's definitely our goodbye.
That is our goodbye.
Bye.